What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It has been a while. Well, not really. It's been about a week. We are getting back to the weekly, sometimes 2 videos per week mode. I know that the holidays are coming up, so I don't want to jinx myself here. Anyways, we're getting back to another video, and today's video is going to be how to make your first $1,000 online in less than 30 days. The reason why I want to do $1,000 is it's a lot easier to digest versus say $10,000 or $20,000 or $5,000. I know $10,000 has that stigma around it. It's that freedom money. It's definitely freedom money, but in all realities, unless if you're in huge amounts of debts or something like that, or you're living some lavish lifestyle, I think freedom money is take home profit $4,000 to $5,000 per month. That's if it's coming from your own self-employed income. If you're making that at a job, that's not really freedom money because you got to go to a job or you got to do a job. Versus if you're offering a service, okay, if you're a business owner and you're taking home net profits of $4,000 to $5,000, I think that's pretty close to freedom money. It's not buying Lambos and flying all over the world in first class and this and that. It's not that, obviously not. But I think from what you had before, it's freedom. You can work anywhere. You can maybe not buy anything you want, but you're definitely not kind of restricted. You can buy the kind of groceries that you want. You can sometimes splurge on shopping, stuff like that. It's not a bad lifestyle. I think you should shoot higher than that, okay? For $4,000 to $5,000 from your own business, you can definitely do better. So shoot higher, but I think people underestimate how much money that actually is. They say they want to make $20,000 a month take home. They don't even know how much money that actually is. Okay, before we actually get into it, I will share something that's kind of personal. When I was younger, I thought that I wanted to make like $2 or $3 million every single year. I thought, I need to make $2 to $3 million take home cash every single year, otherwise I'm not going to be successful, I'm not going to be happy, or this or that. And I believe it was in 2020 or 2021, Andrew Tate, you can love him, hate him, whatever, he did a video and he was basically saying to draw out what your dream lifestyle is. Okay, draw out the kind of cars you want, the houses, stuff like that, travel, food, vacation, whatever. And I did just that, and to my surprise, I don't need $2 to $3 million take home to live my dream lifestyle. That's having the cars I want, the houses I want, the vacations I want, the luxury goods, buying designer clothing, stuff like that. I need to take home anywhere from $600,000 to $700,000 every single year. Now that's a lot of money. Okay, I'm not saying that's not a lot of money, but that's a big difference. That's a big difference from $2 to $3 million. I think people underestimate how much actually $4,000 to $5,000 take home cash every single month really is. Enough chit chat. Let's get into the video. So starting with step number 1 is you need to obviously offer a service, and not just any service. Okay, it has to be a service that is in demand. I don't know how many times I see people starting up these businesses just because they feel like it. Okay, they do no prep before. They don't do any market research. They don't even see what's out there. Like in I think it was 2021 or 2022. Short form content agencies. That was the rave. Everybody had that. Everyone's like, you want to grow your business? You got to do short form. You got to do this. You got to do that. Everyone had a short form content agency. In fact, there's actually a YouTuber out there. I'm not going to drop his name, but rhymes with Herj Hahari. I just made that up. Okay, ignore that last part. Anyways, there's a YouTuber out there, and he's pivoted a lot of different times because the business model that he teaches keeps changing every single time. One year it's this, the next year it's that, the other year it's that, because he's picking business models that are trendy. Okay, we want something that is in high demand. All right, now what would that be? Okay, I automatically think boring businesses because they've been around since the 1800s or whatever. My specialty is VAS, that's virtual accounting services. Now ideally the kind of service that you would provide would be online. sometimes it's not that. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. I recently had someone, I've got a accounting VAS mentorship program where I basically teach you how to start, grow, and scale your own virtual accounting service business. I had someone come to me, and he had worked in the oil fields. He was a handyman when he was back home, and he saw this business model, and he really liked it. He really wanted to join it and learn it. The only thing that he didn't like was numbers. He said he couldn't stand computers. He couldn't stand sitting at a desk or whatever. And I just had to be honest with him. I'm like, look, dude, this business is essentially sitting at a desk, providing a service, and getting paid a lot of money for it. It's not working in the field. It's not doing anything like that. I don't know why you would want to do something that you're not going to be crazy about. Now, at the end of the day, as a man, even as a female, if you need to do something that you don't like to feed yourself, you have to do it, okay? No questions, just do it. But in this case, this guy wasn't starving. He wasn't about to go homeless. He just didn't like his current jobs. Anyways, after talking for a bit, we decided that he should actually provide a home repair service or a home handyman service or something like that. He's really good with his hands. He's good with plumbing, decent with electrical, so he could fix the basic household necessary items. That is in huge demand, okay? My shower had a plug in it a couple weeks back, and I don't know what it was, okay? I had a plumber come up, couldn't figure it out. I had another plumber come up, couldn't figure it out. I had a third plumber come up. He just stuck some weird wire down my drain, like a long freaking wire. It was like 7 or 8 feet. Maybe not that long, but whatever. He stuck this wire down and pulled out a plastic thing that had peeled off of my shampoo bottle that had gone down the drain. How it got down there, I have no idea. Don't ask questions. Anyways, it took him about less than 10 minutes. It took him like 5 minutes to try and figure out what was wrong and then fix it. Those 5 minutes cost me $300. I was happier than a pig in shit paying that $300 because after seeing 3 different plumbers, I was like, I don't care what this costs, just get it fixed. I'm tired of starting a shower and 2 minutes later, my freaking shower's over flooding or whatever. That is what I mean by a service that is in demand, okay? And those, on top of that, those 3 plumbers that came here, those were just the people that had time. In reality, I think I called 9, maybe 10 different plumbers. Every other one either never picked up the phone, and as a business owner, not picking up the phone, you're either lazy or you're stupid busy. I'm going to say that they're stupid busy. They either never picked up the phone, or they did, but they couldn't get to me for at least a couple weeks or months, or they were just extremely expensive. Like this one guy said, yeah, it's going to be a minimum $500 just for me to come out. So that is what you can do when you have an actual service that is in demand. Now that's not online. Okay. I know we want to stick to online, but anyways, so you want to find a service that is in demand and ideally online. I recommend VAS, virtual accounting services. Every person in the world needs some kind of a tax return done. Every business in the world needs some kind of accounting, whether it's monthly bookkeeping, sales tax returns, payroll done, monthly reporting, business tax returns done, stuff like that, okay? Every single business requires it, and it's all the same service. It's all the same work. So once you get your actual service down, you know what you're going to offer. You now need to actually find people that are going to pay you for it, okay? Where do you find those people? Yes, you can absolutely run ads. You can do social media content, organic content, stuff like that. I'm not saying you shouldn't, because you should, okay? But ads take a bit, okay? I would say ads would probably take you a solid week to draft up from start to finish, record, edit, and then launch them, and then adjust them and scale them. I'm going to say it's going to take at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. We don't have that kind of time. We need prospects and leads right now, okay? The other way is through organic content. It just takes a while, okay? I post on TikTok a lot, and most of my videos get about 500 views. Every now and then, I'll get one that gets 5 or 10,000 views, okay? It takes a while. It's unpredictable, and I'm not a huge fan of those two aspects where it takes a while and it's unpredictable. I'm okay taking my time or having the process take a while if I'm guaranteed. Shit. Tell me, hey, if you do this for a solid year, it's going to take a whole year, but it's going to work 1,000%. Sign me up, 100%. I'll take that any day versus, yeah, this might work in 3 days though. I don't want that, okay? So where are we going to find these people? Freelance websites, okay? That is honestly the only place that you can find them unless you do door-to-door or office to office, which that takes way, way too much time, okay? So freelance websites, what are the best freelance websites, okay? I recommend Fiverr, Upwork, Bark, there's Guru, what else? There's freelancer.com, those kind of websites, okay? That's where people who need a specific service right now go, okay? The only thing with these is the competition's kind of steep, okay? You need to really stand out. You need to either be extremely qualified or you need to have a unique position or a unique offer. Now that you've got your service, you know exactly where you are going to find these actual clients who need the service right now. You're then going to close these deals. You're going to provide that actual service, or if you can't or don't want to, you need to contract that work out. Some people call it contractor arbitrage. I'm not a huge fan of that term or word, but it does make sense. At the end of the day, you just need to get the service done. Okay? They don't care if you do it, if you get someone else to, they just want it done. And that's what you have to do. You need to deliver on the service that you promised. Okay? And I can guarantee you, if you do that, you don't even need to do it for 10 hours a day. Just stay with it for 1 to 2 hours every single day. I will guarantee you after 30 days, you will make $1,000. You might make it with one single client. You might make it with multiple clients, but I can guarantee you, you will make $1,000. And as I said before, to make $1,000, it's the same concept to make $100,000. Okay? At least that's what it was for myself. I didn't really change anything specific from going from zero to $100,000. It was pretty much this, I didn't change. When I made my first $10,000, I didn't change a single thing. I just rinsed and repeated. I did the same thing until I hit $100,000. I believe based off what people say, that is the same thing for $100,000 to $1 million. I believe they say anything over $1 million, that's where you need to start to strategize. Okay, so where you possibly might need maybe a lot more staff, maybe an office location, maybe actual SOPs or whatever. But for myself, going from zero to $100,000, rinse and repeat what works. Okay, there's no magic bullet after $10,000. It's the same thing. So if you can make $1,000 in 30 days, I can guarantee you can make a lot more. And once you actually learn how, you get efficient at it, okay? In my VAS, in my virtual accounting service business, I was still testing different things. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I was trying a lot of different things in order to get clients. I didn't get my first client until about almost 4.5 months after starting. The second I got my first client, I got my next client. And then a week later, I got 2 more clients. And then a month later, I got 3 clients. And it was almost like a snowball effect. It was super hard, super difficult to get that snowball rolling and get it compacted at first and get that initial circle or ball. But once you got it and it starts rolling down the hill, it picks up quick, okay? You just got to start and you just got to get that initial ball going. So once you get that, like I said, it's just a snowball effect. It gets larger, gets easier to build and whatever. That's just the way that things work, okay? Any kind of business that you do, that's going to be the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was a very, very simple and very straightforward video on how to make your first $1,000 in less than 30 days. There's no high graphics text. There's no huge diagrams, graphs, this or whatever. It's straightforward, okay? It's $1,000. It's really not that hard. Get a service that is in demand, okay? Find people who need that. Sell them that service and deliver it on your own or contract that out, okay? It really is, for $1,000, it really is that simple. It's going to take work. Anything will take work. Anything worth having will take work. So that is it. ladies and gentlemen, how to make $1,000 in 30 days online. Follow those steps, and I can guarantee you, if you do that every single day, you will make $1,000. All right. If you guys want to learn more about starting your own VAS-based business, a super high demand skill, check out the links down below. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.